Let's talk about robotics. So what is robotics? Well, robotics combines electronics, mechanical engineering, and software to build a machine, which is a robot. A robot can be built for many different functions and is really only limited by resources and development knowledge, like innovation in robots and that sort of thing. Like there's no real like hard limitations on robotics. And the point of difference between a robot and just an advanced machine is that robots are able to perform complex tasks that a human is typically meant for. So, who is using robotics? Well, robotics have a plethora of applications, meaning a lot of different people and groups take advantage of robotics. Like the military, they use robotics in order to perform actions and conduct operations while keeping humans out of harm's way. Like certain like reconnaissance missions, like with UAVs, which are like unmanned aerial vehicles. So in order to like um, scout land ahead, or EOD, which is like explosive disposal, like mines and that sort of thing. And then large businesses also use robotics for efficiency during product development. Tasks and labor are able to be automated, and the science field also uses robotics in at least medicine and astronomy. I know. So like in astronomy, at least, like they have um, robotics used in order to develop like telescopes and space stations, but also like there um, some of the telescopes also have like robotics like in them to work like on their own. So why use robotics? Well, the strengths are the automation like benefit of robotics, the efficiency increase, having machines do human tasks faster, and safety in certain aspects. Basically, having robots do dangerous jobs that would put human lives in danger, and there's a high number of uses and applications. Some weaknesses are that it requires a human who knows the technology if repairs or improvements are needed. Also, just building robots too, like you need the resources and the know-how to do so. Robots don't have like human thought process, so they can't, or not that they can't, but they can't see a situation the way that a human does and use human intuition. And yeah, they're expensive. Opportunities for robotics are the wide range of applications, meaning that like there are so many different aspects of so many different businesses that could be automated using robots. And another opportunity would be automating more home tasks for average consumer use to be using robots. And better research and testing is needed for these advancements. Some threats are that anything digital and run on any sort of network is prone to hackers. Job automation can lead to human job loss, and robots programming can be glitched or bugged. And then, I mean, we all know Terminator. I mean, okay, but like in all seriousness, though, like it's more that like robots can't tell right from wrong like a human does, basically. So where is robotics used? Well, robotics are mostly used in areas that have money to spend to test robots. So like militaries and large businesses, really, those are like the main groups using robots just because they have the resources, and it seems that that their applications prove to be the most effective, like in the military at least saving humans, and for large businesses being able to make more money. So when is robotics used? Well, mass adoption of robotics has already begun. Many large corporations use robotics, as I've been saying, because that has been proven to be financially efficient. And I think that robotics will become an everyday part of life once we figure out exactly what can and cannot be automated. Going through a testing phase of like what like the main question is what jobs are robots not able to do that a human could do, and then solving SDGs with robotics in India. India has been using robots in hospitals with COVID-19 patients. The robots allow patients to see their families and more safely communicate without risk of spreading the illness. Indian factories are also using robots as well for manufacturing. And roughly 5,000 to 6,000 robots are built every year in India, and this will improve business well-being for their production and manufacturing, as well as providing education opportunities for Indians to pursue robotics, because they're building all these robots every year, and it's probably going to get larger, and they need people who know how to do that. And these help solve goals 3 and 4, which are good health and well-being and quality education. And then finally, 2 truths and a lie about robotics. Police have access to robots for bomb disposal, or robots could be used for safer nuclear research, or robots have to be humanoid to be considered robots.